Hi guys, Anel Tunes here from African Mix Master. I'm a professional mixing and mastering engineer. In these episodes, we are looking at mixing African music. And today we are looking at DeEssing an African vocal. In episode 2, we left off after looking at compressing an African vocal. And you must bear with me as we are going to see, after getting a consistent African vocal that is through compression, we developed another problem. We had something that wasn't there, or it was there at the minimum, and now it's there so much and it's very, very irritating. And that's what we call sibilances. Let's listen. Okay, today we are looking at dealing with sibilances. Let's listen to the soloed vocal so we get to know exactly what I'm talking about. Listen for the S's. Agree with me, in most African records that I hear, this is something they really skip. Okay, now you had the S's are very, very much emphasized and we have to control them. We don't have to do away with them, we just have to control them. And there we use a plugin called the DeEsser. I'll be using the waves DeEsser. Any other DeEsser can work, because all the parameters on this DeEsser are also very present on any other DeEsser. So, what is a DeEsser? A DeEsser is a compressor. It's a dynamic plugin. It deals with the dynamics, but specifically, it deals with them in specific bands. Those are the high bands, all the high frequencies. That's where the shine is, and the S is in that particular area. It has nothing to do with the low frequencies or even the mid-high frequencies, maybe only if it calls for. On the DeEsser here, we have the threshold, which determines the level at which the DeEsser begins working. When the S's go above the threshold that you set, just like on the compressor, the DeEsser pulls down those frequencies, as you're going to see here on the attenuation. We have the frequency. This one helps you move around and find that exact frequency where the S's are. The S's are not normally in the same frequencies depending on different microphones and different people. So S's are always in different frequencies, or the sibilances, I should call them. So you have to look around for that particular frequency in your recording where those sibilances are and do away with them, and control them, not do away with them. We also have this part here. You either select high pass or band pass. High pass, like we saw on the equalizer, that means you tell the DeEsser not to touch anything below, anything on the low end, only deal with the S's, or the band pass, whereby you get that specific band where that S is and control only that band. The difference between this, the high pass, on the high pass, the DeEsser will be reacting on every frequency that is above the value set here. But on the band pass, it will only be controlling that particular band. Then we also have the monitor here. The audio stands for everything else, the S's in the whole recording, and the sidechain gives you the only frequency that is being controlled. Let's listen as we deal with it. This is a very easy plugin to use. Listen very carefully to the S's. So you see the attenuation meter here, the red that is going down, that tells you how much gain reduction you're getting on the sibilances above the level set here at the threshold. But now you hear I've overdone it. And now, of course you hear this vocal has lost life. So why am I overdoing it? Just to show you how to put it to test. You don't have to overdo it. Okay, be very careful not to overdo it, because those S's are very important and they give a vocal that nice shine. What we're dealing with, not to do away with the S's or the sibilances, we are just controlling them. So I'll have to pull back a bit and listen.
baby, ni nipe mapenzi wena takupa mapenzi zena.
If I bypass,
takupa mapenzi zena.
you feel the S's are more controlled, and that can work. But of course, it doesn't sound so professional. Sometimes you have to move the frequency and find that particular area where you want the S's to be controlled, or the sibilances.
takupa mapenzi zena, baby, nipe mapenzi.
Okay, that also can work. That's a good way to start using a DeEsser. But I prefer looking for that specific band and do away with it and control the sibilances in that particular band. I don't normally use the high pass kind of curve. So I'll pick the band pass. Okay, so it's only this band that is going through and that is being controlled in this particular plugin.
takupa mapenzi.
Then I look around for that frequency that I really need to control.
takupa mapenzi zena, baby, nipe mapenzi wena.
If we sidechain and listen to the frequency that we're dealing with only, is how it sounds. That's what I'm dealing with. So back to the audio.
takupa mapenzi zena,
Without.
baby, nipe mapenzi. takupa mapenzi zena, baby, nipe mapenzi wena. takupa mapenzi.
It sounds very nice. So I believe I can leave it right about there. Or even you can pick some preferences using in those that come with your plugins. For example, I'll choose the Pensado lead one. Oh, very close to mine.
takupa mapenzi zena, baby, nipe mapenzi wena.
It sounds amazing. And in the mix, we'll listen. It's very, very much controlled. It's not totally cut out, but it's there. But to test, let's listen without. That's too much, obviously. So I'll leave the DeEsser right there. Practice using a DeEsser and try out the skills I've shared here. Trust me, you'll get a very good vocal with controlled sibilances that won't have to irritate the listeners. You can feel free to leave your comments below. Tell me what you think. Also, you can email me your recordings in the email at the end of this video or even down in the description for a professional ear and feedback. I will listen to these recordings myself and I'll give you my opinion on your music. It's totally free of charge. Again, Anel Tunes here from African Mixmaster, professional mastering and mixing engineer. See you in our next episode.